And we back. As you know, the Detroit Pistons just set the record for most consecutive losses in an NBA season. It makes zero sense. I am going back to the offseason to prevent them from being the worst team of all time. As y'all know, 2K has a feature called Start in the offseason. I mean, I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what you could do. So now we're going back to July 3rd, 2023. And if you're curious, this is what the Detroit Pistons look like. My goal is to change this team to not become the worst team of all time. It should be relatively easy to not be the worst team of all time, but we also want to capitalize and win a championship for the Detroit Pistons fans that's down in the gutter. My first thing is I want to get rid of Wiseman and Bagley. No reason to have all these bigs on this roster right now. If we're going to have Duran and Isaiah Stewart, that is enough. And I don't even know if I want to keep Isaiah Stewart. When you have a team to lose 27 straight games, nobody on the team should be safe. And I'm saying that and I'm meaning that. I'm meaning that. This video is brought to you by Factor. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen food right to your doorstep. Each week you can choose from over 35 different chef-crafted meals. I love it because it's easy to fit something to your diet. So let's say you're on Calorie Smart or you want a Protein Plus or you're on Keto. They got vegan and veggie. You can let the chef decide. I also got snacks and desserts. And I also have the super convenience factor. Y'all know me. I'm always working. I'm always doing something. So sometimes I completely forget to have meals. And I want to show you how easy it is to eat with Factor. It is lunchtime, ladies and gentlemen. And you know we're going with Factor. Today we got the sweet mustard glazed chicken. All I got to do is put a few holes up top, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, it's time to eat. I ain't have to grocery shop, meal prep, do no chopping, none of that, and my meal was delicious. So if you're interested, you know I got a deal. Head over to factor75.com and use code KOT4Q50 so you could get 50% off your first box of Factor. Bojan Bogdanovic, another player, he's 34 years old. We should have capitalized on his progress or his, value when it was high. And now I don't know if it is high in real life. Anyway, we also get a world where we could get the first overall pick because this is before the lottery. Obviously, we ended up at 5 with Sar Thompson, which we really like, but we have tied odds to get Wemby right now. Let's see. We get number 2. So, Sar Thompson, I'm sorry, it's not going to be you. And probably not going to be you. You just saw the Pacers jumped all the way up. Pacers fans, I know you're probably real happy. The next thing I want to do is not pay Monty Williams $80 million. I thought that was Dennis Rodman. I'm like, whoa, that would be a coach. I would actually try that because why not? This is what I don't understand about 2K. This draft class should have, it should have zero. Why does it have auto-generated players? This draft class is from 6 months ago. Why would there be a auto-generated rookie in the top 5? I don't understand. It does not compute in my mind because you have the rights to all 60 people that was drafted already. You have the rights to them. I understand in some other draft classes where you go back to 2007, you don't have the rights to all of those players, so you fill out it with some random. You literally have, all of these people have signed on. How do we not have 60 real people in the draft? First pick is going to be Victor Wembanyama. Pacers fans rejoice. This is actually interesting. Because I could still go Sar Thompson here. Sar Thompson is one of the best rookies in the class. Brandon Miller is here too. We also got guys like Derek Lively, who are a really good rookie. Jaime Jaquez, but Jaime Jaquez does not get the respect yet. He has not blossomed to the player that we know he is in this moment. Same thing with like Brandon Podziemski, who would go higher in this draft class. I'm actually going to go Brandon Miller. I'm going to go Brandon Miller with the 2nd overall pick to Detroit. Scoot Henderson goes 3. Amen goes, and then Asar goes, and so on and so forth. Okay, cool. Do we have another pick? Oh my God, we do. And look at that. We can still end up with Jaime Jaquez, even though he won't be as good as he is in real life. See, look at that. Everything worked out perfectly. We have one of the 3 best rookies in the class, and we got Jaime Jaquez on the back end, which is a dub. They don't even want to give him a contract. Jaime, you're safe here, all right? You're safe with me. 2nd round pick. That's kind of crazy. But now it's time to free up some minutes. Because if we're going to have Brandon Miller, we do not need Bojan Bogdanovic's little old self. So let's try to figure out a team that could use Bojan's services. He's making about $20 million annually. So let's figure out what team could use him. It's also going to be so weird to see like Fred VanVleet. Does he go to the Rockets? Or Chris Paul is still on the Suns and not Bradley Beal. You know, it's just a bit weird. It's just a bit weird to see it like this. But it is what it is. Or even James Harden is still on the 76ers. Ew, like it's just so different. It's just so different. That's all. I have a player that I want to go trade for. I'm gonna try to get Malcolm Brogdon and get like the contracts are almost identical. Losing 1 overall spot. They want Alec Burks. They're gonna give us back Sam Hauser. I should feel really good about this. The way I'm thinking about it is Brogdon can play off guard with Cade as our 1. We might just have Jaden Ivey come off the bench for right now. And then Brandon Miller at the 3. At the 4, we got to figure that out because we're going to trade Wiseman and Bagley. I'll do that deal. Malcolm Brogdon, we need some veteran stability. He's 30 years old. I bet you Malcolm Brogdon will prevent them from losing 27 straight games. I promise you that. Now, it's a big old contract for DeAndre Hunter. But I feel like at 25 years old, we can bring him in. He can run some 4. He's 6'8". I know he's more of a 3, but he can run some 4 for us. And we can help get his value back up. It's a big contract for a lot of years. We give them Wiseman, who, again, we do not want at all. And then we give them Marvin Bagley, who, again, we do not want at all. The answer is yes. So we pull off 2 trades there. The new starting lineup is going to be Cade, Brogdon. It's going to be Brandon Miller, Hunter, and then Jalen Duren. Off the bench, we'd have Jaden Ivey. And we also have a bunch of money to spend in free agency. Can I convince somebody to come to Detroit with about $30 million in cap? Maybe. We don't need to give Dylan Brooks a bunch of money to come here. So we'll take that as a dub. He'll be a backup, actually. What an offseason for the Detroit Pistons. What? Can somebody decide? I just wanted the backup point guard. It didn't even got to be a good backup point guard. I just wanted somebody. There we go. Reggie Jackson is back. That'll get the fans invested. Reggie Jackson is back. And here we go with player progression. So Jaden Ivey is going to make it tough to have him come off the bench, but I think we'll be fine. Malcolm Brogdon's also, won 6 Man of the Year the previous season, so maybe we actually do have Malcolm Brogdon come off the bench. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. And have Jaden Ivey and Cade play together, and we see some progression from our younger dudes. Jalen Duren only jumps up 1. It's kind of scary. It is what it is. Plumlee, we brought in as a backup. He drops a little bit. Killian Hayes is still on the roster. He only jumps up 1. I'm telling you, Killian Hayes is a trade piece at the deadline. I'm telling you, Killian Hayes is a trade piece at the deadline with maybe even DeAndre Hunter if we can get his value back up. Oh, no. So make sure everybody has a secondary position that should have one. And you know what? I might actually have Jaden Ivey start. And, yeah, have Malcolm Brogdon come off the bench. I don't hate it just because Malcolm Brogdon, he literally just won 6 Man of the Year the previous season. I think our bench is cool. I think we can actually run in a 10-man rotation with Oliver Gordon as our coach. Who is Oliver Gordon? Don't ask me. I just picked him up. And now we got Killian play a little bit. This is a team that 100% is not losing 27 straight games. I can guarantee that we don't lose 27. Uh-oh. Off to a bad start. Uh-oh. Hold on. We on the road to 27 straight. Hey! In real life, this was their last win. Zach LaVine dropped 50 this game, and they won. And Zach LaVine dropped 42. Oh, my God. History is repeating itself. They also have Alonzo Ball in this, so I missed you, Alonzo. Okay, if we win this game, we've already a better team. Nope, we lost. Never mind. Hold on. Okay, one more win, and we will have more wins in this game than real life Detroit Pistons. Come on, we just need one more of them things. We just need one more. 3 and 4. 3 and 4, y'all. I cannot believe it. I can shed a tear, Detroit. All for you, man. We did it for you. We are no longer the worst team in NBA history. I mean, I guess there's still time for us to become that. I don't think that's going to happen. But it could, I guess, technically. Can we be a frisky playing team, though? That's kind of what I built the team to. I didn't build the team to win a championship this year. You saw the roster. This is not a championship team this year. They want to put Dylan Brooks in the starting lineup over Brandon Miller. Hey, if the rookie need to come off the bench, the rookie need to come off the bench. Dylan Brooks is also shooting 21% from 3, which is, I don't need to explain to you how bad that really is, right? You understand that. I want to be a team that is a play-in opportunity team come deadline. But we can make a trade or two, and then boom, we're a playing team. So I'm going to go to January 21st. We'll see how good and or bad we are. And based on what we're looking at right now, 3-9, and they looking perfect. A win right here means a lot. Okay, so we won't win the in-season tournament championship, but win right here means a lot. Oh, man. Okay, we're fine. We're 1 game out of the play-in, 30 games into the season. 30, is that my man? 30-something games to the season. That ain't bad. And I'm going to buy. You know why? Because the Detroit Pistons fan base has not been, they only have, I've said this many times across all of my platforms, only one over 500 season in the last, since 2008. The fans deserve to have their team go all in. Maybe not all in, but like get a playoff appearance. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin did it once, and then it's been really, really bad since then. So far, nobody is selling, so we got to go a little bit deeper into the season. So let's go February 1st and hope that we could stay around this a little bit below 500 play-in race, and then we can buy. Even if we knock that, I'm still buying. I'm sorry, I'm still buying. We're trying to make a push, and we will make a push. In real life, the Timberwolves are very good. In fake life, they are not. Karl-Anthony Towns is not untouchable. Big cat so far this season, 24-9, good shooting splits, not untouchable, can run our four. We probably got to trade a lot, but we don't got to trade a lot at the very same time. A player that is obtainable. Also selling the LA Clippers. I'm not trading for 32 or 33-year-old PG or Kawhi right now, but that's I guess technically that's an option. Here's another team. They don't have anything. Here's another team. They have Larry Market on the last year of his deal. He's expiring, makes me a little bit hesitant, but he's on the list nonetheless. And then also this Kings team, you know how it is for the Kings. They never get the respect because I think that star lineup is actually pretty good. When you bring in Cam Johnson and now you got Grant Williams too. They actually had a really good offseason if you ask me. And yet, you see what they're doing. All right. So the priority is to bring Karl-Anthony Towns to Detroit. Let's see, $36 million. So in this deal, DeAndre Hunter, we didn't completely get your value back up. If anything, we probably lowered it. But you're three-star. Killian, is it time for the Killian to stop? 2-star value. Oh, Killian, you hurting my heart, big fella. You're hurting my heart. 2-star value. Jaime Jaquez is upset with his time because he's in the G. We're not giving them Jay Ivey, Jalen Duren, Brandon Miller, or Kate Cunningham, so it has to be Killian Hayes. And then we'll throw you Bruno. No, this is what draft cap. We don't have our own first round pick? Oh. I did not know that. I was ready to throw that pick because it was going to have some value because we still below 500. We'll give you 26. Trade. It's done. That was as cheap as you could get a guy like Karl-Anthony Towns. It was one young player. I was almost saying promising. One young promising player, a contract, and 1 first-round pick. And now we add Karl-Anthony Towns to this lineup. This is a playoff push team. If I've ever seen it. We're only 1 game below 500. We 1 game out of the 8th seed, baby. We here. We're going to make that run. There's a game against the Clippers, and you remember the Clippers are a selling team. We beat them. The first game of Karl-Anthony Towns was 23-8-2, 0 turnovers. You love to see it. Game 2 with Karl-Anthony Towns is a 30-point win. Hold on. We here. We're above 500, y'all. Pistons fans rejoice. We are above 500 in February. Like, that doesn't happen in Detroit. The best thing about this team, are we done making trades? Is there any other moves that need to be done? Isaiah Stewart is safe, I guess. Is there any other deals to be done? Hampton is $4 million. Oh, backup point guard. Hampton's $4 million in 2 seconds. Got to go get us a backup point guard. I'm happy I looked. Let's go back to these selling teams to see if we can find a backup point guard for about $5 million. TJ McConnell's making 8 and he playing in with the Clippers. Let's go try to get TJ McConnell. And he's expiring. It's not that big of a deal. We just need some. Oh, it's a team option. So he might be on the team next season. We give up RJ Hampton and we give up a 2nd-round pick from the Kings. That's good, valuable because they're not good. There's a deal. TJ McConnell's not a backup PG. And we feel really, really good about the rest of the season, y'all. Playoff team. I think, hold on. How far are we outside of top 6? It's possible. The Celtics aren't very good. We're only 1.5 games out of top 6. I think there's a world we finish top 6. But we can only finish top 6 if the game doesn't crash. Not sure what that's about. Not sure what that's about. Let's hope that my trades were done and those games that we won were still won. Because no way it crashes. We didn't even do nothing. Like, when a game crashes, typically it's like, oh, you added 6 expansion teams, which is still inexcusable from 2K's perspective, but it happens. We ain't even do nothing extravagant. We used back in the future, or the past, Oh, no, none of that counted. So we could go to the deadline and not be 500. We could go to the deadline and the Wolves aren't selling anymore. No way, 2K. No way you just sold. Oh, we might be better than 500 after anyway, 2K sold. I guess we have to manually save now because auto save doesn't work. Let's see if this trade still works. It does. Okay, great. Let's see if our TJ McConnell trade will still work. RJ Hampton, Kings 2nd-round pick. Deal. All right, so let's manually save because, again, that's something you have to do. Also, we have the exact same record. It worked out perfectly, I guess. All right, so we're going to keep it going. 2 times, by the way. 2 times in a row. Some of you have recognized that we don't upload on this channel as much as we used to. Some of you've recognized that. We went from a person that was going 4 to 5 times a week to sometimes it's 2 times a week. And the reason is because the game of 2K is so very bad that it's hard for me to want to play the game. I was excited to rebuild the Pistons, and we can't even get through it. It continues to crash. And there's nobody within the company taking responsibility. They can't be held accountable because they're the only people that have the rights to the real NBA. So any alternative that I want to play, any alternative, they don't have the real players. I'm mind blown that we as consumers continue to fall for every single year. I'm tired of it, man. I just want to produce content for y'all, and we can't because we just can't. And any other time when the game has continually crashed on me, I would scrap the entire video. I'm not doing that today because I need to showcase what we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. At the end of the day, I don't like 2K. I love the NBA and I love basketball. So I have to play this game because this is the only game we have. There's 0 competitors. And we're forced to do it, bro. We're forced to do it. I don't even know what they want me to do. Because when it's crashing, it's not telling you, oh, it's crashing because of this. The one thing I'm recognizing is it's crashing on the same day, and that day is right here at this Clippers game. So what I could do is, I don't know, simcast that Clippers game and see if that fixes it. But why do I have to be the troubleshooter on this bad game? I'm mind blown. All right, okay. Here we go. Let's simcast this game versus the Clippers, y'all, and see if we can get through it. A meaningless game in the middle of the season that holds no bearings. Let's simcast it. And y'all, your Detroit Pistons walked out of there with a win. And I am going to hit the manual save. And if you care about stats, Kay Cunningham is him. Okay, great. Can we get out of here? We can't get past February 10th. Can't get past February 10th. Okay. Here's my alternative to try to complete this video. I'm going to take the same exact roster that we built in here, put it in the normal 2K, and simulate that way and see if we can win. And yes, the continuity is going to be bad, but don't blame me. You see, I tried to do everything in my power. Don't blame me. All right, I'm going to go put it together and whatever. All right, so actually cool turn of events, because if you use the real ratings now, this team looks better. I mean, Kate Cunningham doesn't. That's the bad part. In that our simulation, Kate was up to an 89, and now he's an 83. Actually, it's not better because Malcolm Brogdon was a lot higher. Malcolm Brogdon was up to an 86. Jaden Ivey was up to an 86, and now they're not. So it's not better. But we got some trade-offs because like Dylan Brooks is higher. Dylan Brooks in it was he was also an 80, so not higher. Jaime Jaquez obviously is higher. He was a 70 something. So you know. Isaiah Stewart's a lot worse. I thought for a second we had it going, but we don't actually. Asar Thompson's still on our team. That shouldn't be the case. So now it's even worse. Now it's even worse. Mason Plumlee, you got to get minutes here. Yeah. Woo! I was actually kind of excited, and now I'm no longer excited because Cade didn't progress the way I wanted him to. Gardner Towns is looking good, but yeah, we could still be a playoff team though. First game is a win. We could still be a playoff team. I just don't think we're going to win a championship. Year 1 awards are right here. Victor Wembanyama won DPOY as a rook. Shout out to him. We won a total. Is Detroit basketball? The answer is no. We won a total. We at rookie teams of 40. I almost said 64. 46 games, which puts us outside of the play-in or inside the playoffs. As the 5 seed? Yeah, as the 5 seed, we're going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, pretty successful season. Detroit wants to say, hey, we here. We're going against this legendary team that never loses a series. So, let's hope that we can beat them. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is not. Game 4 is not. And we're not a championship team, so I'm not even stressing if we lose this. But a Game 7 is a Game 7 nonetheless, baby. If we can see Kay Cunningham hit a game winner to go to the second round, they might retire his jersey. That's how long it's been since they've had some playoff success. They might retire that brother's jersey based on one real great playoff game. And they might have to do it because we advanced to the second round. And it wasn't even really Cade. It was a little bit of everybody. Everybody contributed today. But we're going against the 1-seeded Atlanta Hawks. Now, we did not take DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter away from them, and they figured it out. 1-seeded Atlanta Hawks, 58 wins. So it's not like they won 60 plus, but still 1 seed is the 1 seed. Oh, man. Oh, man. Detroit basketball is back. Detroit basketball is back. We up 3-0. We were up 3-0. If we get to the conference finals, Trae Young can only do so much. And we're going against the Milwaukee Bucks, who are the 6th seed. Dame, Chris Middleton, and Yanni. I see y'all. We shouldn't have a chance, but we do. And you want to know why? I actually don't have the answer to that. But we win game 1. Home court advantage, baby. Game 2. We win game 2. Can we go 3-0? 3-0! NBA Finals appearance for your Detroit Pistons. And we're going against Steph Curry and company. They trying to get one more before the Steph Curry era. We look like a better team. Now, obviously, they have Steph, and nobody on our team is even close to Steph. But we look like the better. We went in at center, at power forward, somewhat of a tie, small forward. You know what I'm saying? We went in at shooting guard. We got the better bench, if you ask me. I cannot believe we're here. Game 1 is a Warriors win by a ton. Steph Curry put up 54 in an NBA Finals game. And Cade, hello? Game 2 is a Pistons win. We take home court. No, wait. These games are happening in Detroit, so that sucks. We lost home court advantage by losing game 1. Game 3 is a loss. Okay, since we're here, I didn't think we were going to be able to win. I'm shortening this rotation, man. Oh, Monty Williams is still my coach, by the way. I'm shortening this rotation because we are 3 games away. We're down 3-1. We're down 3-1, and we lose. But you see how good things could be. We only a couple little ways away, y'all. We only a little couple ways away. We actually drafted really well. I simulated it. I just simulated it. Perimeter threat who's in 75 is a rookie. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I'm here for that. And then this guy is a 74 center. He's not going to play, but he's a two-way mid-range threat. All right, we're trading Isaiah Stewart. He's upset about his playing time and stuff. But, like, it's not like – I never understand that. I'm upset because I'm bad. You know, you're 76. What do you expect to play starter minutes or something? We're going to trade for Mo Wagner, who is one of the better backup centers in all of basketball. So that's fun. The only thing we really need to do is get a backup power forward and say, let's run it back. Jaime Jaquez should be better. Jaden Ivey, Brandon Miller, and Cade Cunningham. Like, we should be able to make it back to the finals and do it pretty easily. Well, I'm sorry. Nothing is easy in the NBA. But, I mean, like, everybody should be getting better on our team. Trent Watford, are you our new guy? I think you might be our new guy, Trent. Yeah. Now, we don't have the 90, right? We don't have the 90 overall player. But when you look at our top 7, our top 8, we got it. Now, it's a lot of guards. But, like, they technically have Brandon Miller as a 2. Obviously, he could play 3. So, we got wings. We got guard play. We got everything you could really ask for. That Warriors team is not going back to the finals. But we are. We're going back. So Brandon Miller at a small 4 goes up to an 85. Oh, it's GG's. It's GG's. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Brandon Miller was the secret weapon this whole time. 15. He's got 15 badges, right? Look at this team. Wow. No, we're going 9-man rotation for the regular season. Team is looking kind of crazy. That guy is considered a walking bucket. Walking bucket. Which is something you don't see extremely often. So I'm just cool about that. We also brought in Trent Watford at about $10 million per year. We could probably trade him away at the deadline with Dylan Brooks potentially, who I don't know what type of seasons he had. Actually, I might not trade Dylan Brooks. He's got the defensive umph that we need. But all I'm saying is that there's a world where we make a trade and we look better in February. So let's see if we can make that happen. All right, y'all. We are great. 38-12. I don't even think there's a team even close to that. 38-12. Oh, sorry. There is a team close to that. I ain't mean to disrespect you, Mr. Denver Nuggets and comp. But we are looking great. We are trying to make that last trade to put it all together. We got a selling Toronto Raptors to have LeBron James on 1 year, $50 million. I don't believe we can make that money match, but he is LeBron. LeBronto! I don't even want to trade for him no more. LeBronto's a real thing, even though they're bad. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. The Timberwolves, we already took away your players. I'm not trying to take another one of your players, you know. Can't keep making trades with the same team. Kawhi Leonard is here. He's making annually 46. I'll add you to the list. James Harden ended up – oh, no, wait. James Harden's there real life. Oh man. Okay. The Hawks went from 1 seed to selling because they traded Jalen Brunson for Trae Young, I guess. I guess Trae Young is the king of New York at this point. What do they have that we could potentially want? I don't know, man. Old friend Bojan Bogdanovic is there. It's actually not a bad looking team. For some reason, they're just not putting it together. So I don't even know if there's anything we really want. DeJounte's there for 25, I guess, but we don't need another guard. This team doesn't have anything that we could use. So the selling teams are selling teams, and they don't have a lot of assets, man. The Lakers are selling. Pascal Siakam is there. Did they just do a trade? Or did Pascal sign there and LeBron sign the other way? So it's like a fake trade. It's like a fake. But I could take Austin Reeves on the team. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad of a pickup. All right. So we got some people. I'm gonna try to go get LeBron first. We're talking about $50 million. We don't have that money, do we? It would be Brogdon. It would be Watford. Ooh. Now Brogdon's really good, by the way. I just want to tell you that aloud. Say it again, like he's really good. He's almost 50, 40, 90. He's been phenomenal this season. But we're talking about LeBron at the same time. And if I can help LeBron get one more ring, then I'm interested. Dylan Brooks is there too. The contracts are right there. Y'all. Now we are gutting the team a little bit. Oh man. All right. He's not untouchable though. He can be untouchable. So we give you a Nuggets pick that's not valuable because the Nuggets are the 1 seed out west. We give you our pick for next year because we're good. You saw our roster. I can't give up 3 first-round picks for a 40-year-old, can I? Nah, I'm not giving up 3 first-round picks for a 40-year-old. It was worth a try. 3 first-round picks for a 40-year-old. It's done! Why not? LeBron. Welcome. Okay, so Brandon Miller's going to go back to a shooter guard. So the new lineup is Kate, Jaden Ivey, LeBron, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Durham. Off the bench, Brandon Miller, Jaime Jaquez, Franz Wagner, and TJ McConnell. We could even get Trent Watford some minutes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we look all right here. What team is the 1 seed by far and trades away most of their depth? My teams. Austin Reeves is still a possibility because we had Trent Watford's contract. They're going to say no. I was hoping for a backup trade that they offer. But if we could get LeBron and AR back together, I think we feel good about it. We give up all the seconds in the world. LeBron and AR, they back? No, they're not back. Do I give up one of those rookies? I mean, neither of them are playing. Stan Perkins and the seconds. Yeah, this is the one. You're a selling team. I'm going to give you a nice rookie who's a perimeter threat, I think is what it said. All the seconds. So TJ McConnell's now expendable, and we use TJ McConnell's $9 million to go get a backup 4. Oh, I love when we could just do stupid stuff. Dorian Finney-Smith. What a guy that could put it all together. What a guy. Look at this team. B Mills, you start. You're averaging 15. Yeah, B Mills got to start. I just don't know if anybody's beating that team in a 7. That's it. MVP, Jokic. Zach LaVine is sixth man of the year. Here are all the awards. Mike Malone wins coach of the year. We won more games than Mike Malone. All right, disrespect to Detroit. That's fine. We used to the disrespect, but the praise better be. What do Trae Young be saying? The praise better be as loud as the disrespect was. That's the quote. All right, let's shorten our rotation. We're trying to run through the Eastern Conference. I won't lie to you. LeBron, great numbers. First round, who we got? Let's see. Out of the play-in, we got the Boston Celtics. Please hope that they've made some change because that team is too good to be a play-in team. Same team. Oh, sorry. Spencer Dinwiddie is at the 1. Okay. Not same team. No Drew Holiday, but still really good. Pretty really good. Game 1 is a win, but I mean, again, they still are a play-in team for a reason. Can we get out of there in 6, please? What did it just say? I gotta sign somebody? What did it? What was the pop-up? Is the game breaking? Why did I just get a pop-up about something? The Pistons exceptions are allowed to have them. We're in the playoffs. You telling me to sign people? In the playoffs? That's quite literally illegal. Like, no BS. That is illegal. All right, welcome to the team, Sam Hauser, I guess. 3-2 series, we out of there. It was too long of a series if you ask me, but LeBron is LeBron, and we got LeBron. They asked me to sign somebody in the middle of the first round of the playoffs. I've never seen that before. We go on our rants about this game, and you see every single day some random stuff is happening. We sweep the Bucks. The Knicks got Trae Young now. I told you. I mean, it worked out for them. It didn't work out for Atlanta. Trae Young is just the determining factor on what makes a good team and what makes a bad team in the game of 2K. And we get to the finals to go against OKC. LeBron is there to potentially get the last one before he retires. The 1-seeded Coach of the Year and MVP team does not make it to the finals. Could not be me. Could not be me. This team is crazy. And Jalen Williams never gets the progression that he deserves. And I'm going to say great, because now we feel really good about beating this team in a 7-game series. We're up 3-0. Detroit basketball is back. It's back. And LeBron, you better retire on the high. He gonna run it back? The legends are able to stop lacing them up at the peak of their powers. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron didn't do that. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like. We made something out of nothing. That's all I can really say.